Ready? Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman Khan, and today I'm joined by the one and only the savage Alen Babic. Alen, first of all, how are you doing?
Thank you, Boxing Social, for having me. It's just great. I've been training again. I hate rest. Savage hates rest. It's fucking boring and useless. So I've been in the gym grinding every day. It's been beautiful, been blessing.
So when you go from, because you just told me beforehand that you were finishing for sparring, is it hard to switch from the savage back to just Alen?
No, I was on it for some time. I had like nice summer stuff, drinking pina colada. It's so bullshit. I can't wait to be back to the savage, because I hate that fucking stupid life, you know. I love the grind. I love the misery. I love the suffer. I love to suffer in my session. So I'm back at it. Yeah.
I saw you, Alen, recently sparring with Lady Savage. Is she looking to have a fight?
No, Lady Savage is just she just likes everything I do. So she wanna try it. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the nationals. I was like, my man, bro, it's tougher than that. She doesn't know what it takes to be a boxer, but she understands. She's a smart girl. But it's a beautiful that we can spar and spend time like that. It's quality time.
I've also seen in the time that you've had out, you've got a new like chest tattoo that you've got out. What's that
Yeah,
tattoo?
yeah, look at it. It's full on. I did all of this in 3 days.
Bloody hell.
Been like 5 hours, 4, and then 8. So it's been a lot of hours in 3 days. It hurt like fuck. I didn't thought it hurt that much. It fucking hurt. And it's the motive of my life. It means something to me. I don't want nobody to like it. No, it's just me who likes it. But I went to a real guy who is a master tattoo man. He's like well known. He's gonna tattoo Deontay Wilder next. So he's well known in the world of that ink and stuff. And I love my tattoo.
Can you describe what it is, Alen?
I didn't hear you.
Can you describe what the tattoo is?
Oh, it's this part. It's the savage. The savage. I see him like that. I see him as a great Kratos, god of war. And middle part where my heart is, it's for my boxing. This is the stuff that I love the most. And my left part is for the Lady Savage. I see her as a Valkyrie. Collecting the honorable debt for the Almighty Father Odin. It's crazy. It has a different backgrounds, but it's kind of my life story, kind of stuff that I believe in.
Alen, you mentioned God of War and Kratos there. Like, is that from the gaming influence of the God of War? Because I remember playing those games back early and recently as well. Are those something that you played too?
Yeah, of course, God of War 3. Who didn't play that, bro? We all played that. On PlayStation 1, it was then. PlayStation 2, it was a big, like high definition quality and stuff. I was a gamer back then, like 15 years ago. So I love that game, but it's not kind of, it's how I see Savage. If I had to describe him, I would describe him like Kratos, if I had to do it. So that is the closest that I have in my mind of putting him on paper. And it was the beautiful thing that it's already in the ink all over the place.
That makes a lot of sense, or more sense, when I think about the Savage and yourself and the character that you've got, or the personality that you have. It makes a lot more sense. But let's talk about the boxing. You were out recently against Alen Babic. What do you reflect on that fight? It was a great fight.
Oh fuck! Yeah, you hit 500,000 on YouTube. It was that great. The fight was fucking amazing. It's exactly the kind of fight I want to have every time. Every single time I want to have a fight like that. That's why I'm different. No, I'm stupid. I'm not normal. I want to have that fight every single time. Volsky was a fucking warrior. I respect him to hell and back. He took me to hell and back. And I know he didn't have an easy night too. So we really know each other right now. I know what Volsky can do. He's an amazing piece of machinery. I tell to everyone, he was 30 kilos lighter than my opponents usually are, like 20 kilos, 10 kilos lighter. But he was by far the most powerful puncher, by far.
Mm-hmm.
He hits like he has a fucking brick in his hands. It's fucking every time he hit me on the chin, I was almost knocked out. You know, it's crazy. It's a good thing that I can take a punch, you know, because that is the most important thing in boxing. If you can't take a punch, I don't care how good you are, you're gonna be floored. You know.
Alen, after the fight and since you've gone to Bridgeweight, it's always been that Rivas is the target. Is Rivas still the plan moving forward?
Yeah, of course. That is my dream come true fight. That is something that I can't even comprehend. You know, Savage does that. How I'm gonna fight? I have this. That's why I have it with me all the time because I need to remind myself every day what have I accomplished, and I don't understand it. I still live in a rented apartment and stuff. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. And Savage wants Rivas. I have nothing to do with Rivas. I think Rivas is too dangerous for me. You know, but Savage wanna kill him. Savage wanna kill him in one round. You know, so it's crazy. I really don't know what to expect because Eddie Hearn is now taking care of everything go out on my fights. My coaches, Delia White, of course, they are taking care of it. You know, if they tell me fight day one and tomorrow, with no problem. Fight Oscar Rivas day after, no problem. So I never make demands. I didn't have not a single demand in these 3 years of my career. Not a single demand that I had.
Rivas is out fighting Lucas Rosinski next. What do you make of that fight?
Well, I know the Poland guys are fucking tough. That's what I know. I think Rivas gonna get over that obstacle like I did Bolski. But let's see, because you never write off Bolski, you never write off Rosinski. Don't write this guy off. If you write this guy off, you're gonna feel it. You know, I felt it. All of the guys, even the betting sites, I was a huge favorite. How? That guy is a professional as long as I'm in boxing. So my amateur and professional career is not as long as his only professional career. So I don't know how I was such a big favorite. I was a huge favorite. So we underestimate the guy a little bit. Everybody, every single one, even my coach, who never does that. And do nothing, you know. Oh no, should have said that. In the first 10 seconds, I saw that I underestimated the guy hugely. And I have so much respect for all of the Poland fighters right now.
Alen, when it comes to yourself mentioning about future fights, Dave Allen's name always comes up and then it kind of goes for a bit. You have a fight and then it comes back up again. Recently, Eddie Hearn mentioned he wanted to make that fight with you and Dave Allen. Like, what's the latest with that?
Well, listen, I want to fight Dave Allen. I said a million times. I have zero demands. He wants 1,000 alpacas for our fight. You can't get that. You know, you can't get. I'm not fucking Joshua. You can't get 1,000 spitting alpacas, Devo. Have a sense. He wants a new patio. How do you say it? A yard or something.
Patio.
Fuck your yard, bro. I'm gonna build you a fucking yard. Just fight. Fight for the fans. You know, I'm still on that. How can I say? In that mindset, I just want to fight. I don't care about nothing. I have people taking care of the other stuff. No, the money, blah blah blah. That I take. I don't know even how much I'm gonna get. I don't know, bro. I want to fight. I want to fight for the UK fans. Is that too much to ask? You know, because now I'm like I'm a bad guy, and I want to fight. I don't want nothing. I have zero demands. Give me 2 months to get back into the top shape, and we go. Zero demands from me. You know, so it's weird. But he wants 1,000 alpacas. So let's see if Eddie Hearn brings it.
Yeah. Alen, that was going to be my next question. Whether it's Dave Allen, whether it's Oscar Rivas, sorry, whoever it is, when are we going to expect to see you back out in the ring?
Well, listen, look at Oscar Rivas have a fight in 8 months, like in what, in 1 month. So if he wins that fight, my next fight can be Oscar Rivas because I'm a mandatory challenger. We're gonna impose this day after he wins. So you gotta make something. So it can be end of the year against Oscar Rivas. That would be the perfect case scenario. If he loses, I think he has a rematch clause. So that can't be till the summer of the next year. So it depends. If he loses, I won't fight Asher. I won't fight now. If he loses in September, what is it? September or what it is, I don't even know. I want to fight the next week because I'm not gonna wait for him for 1 year. There's no way that we're gonna wait. I'm in the full training right now. I'm shit right now. And I'm rusty and I'm fucked, but I'm gonna be back soon. Give me 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks is gonna be enough. And then I'm gonna start sparring and stuff. I'm gonna have my camp in Croatia like I did for Balski, and I'm ready to go. In 2 months' time, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Whenever, whoever. I don't care. It can be cruiserweight. I don't care. Cruiserweight, bridgerweight, and heavyweight. Bring me O'Coley. Bring Lawrence O'Coley. I always say that because he's the king of the cruiserweights right now.
Another name that you're always linked with, which is another big goal, I assume it's the biggest goal that you do have, would be an all-Croatian clash with you and Filip Hrgovic. Is that still the goal for you as well, Alen?
He's boring, bro. Nobody even knows he exists. So it's not really my goal. It's my goal. Listen, I have 2 goals. I have Dave Allen for the UK. I think that fight will be massive. And I have that guy, Hrgovic, for Croatia, which is also a massive fight in my country. So that I want to give to people. I have no interest in fighting. He is boring as fuck. I have no interest in fighting him. I can get nothing out of it. But for my people, I will do it. Of course, I will do it. The same as with Oscar Rivas and Dave Allen. Call me tomorrow. I'm gonna fight. No demands. No demands, bro. I'm gonna come there in my old set Ibiza. I'm gonna fight. That is who I am, and that is how people want me to be. That is how you met me. I'm gonna be like this from the whole of my career. So Dave Allen in UK, Filip Hrgovic in Croatia. Whenever I'm there, I'm ready. I just want to be ready. Give me 2 months from my surgery. I don't care. 2 months from any kind of surgery, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. So those 2 fights are always in the mix. Always.
Alen, you just mentioned there about surgery, and fighters they say they're 100% when they come into fights, but truly they never really are 100%. But where are you with your injuries and kind of your status right now?
Well, injuries and status, I'm at 100%.
Okay.
You see, that's what I say when Savage says stupid things like this. I'm fucked, bro. I'm fucked all over, but I feel good. I did 6 hours sparring day after before yesterday. I'm gonna do some sparrings tonight. That's the way I train. Listen, it's weird with professional boxers because I can't lift a box sometimes because I'm so hurting my elbows and joints are so hurting. But I can spar 10 rounds. So how can you explain that to anybody? So I can spar, I can fight, but I can't do these normal things. Sometimes I can't even walk normal. Everything fucking hurts. But I can spar 10 rounds. That's my life. This is what I want to do. And as long as I have had this odd and stupid like it is, I'm gonna fight everybody. Use me, Eddie Hearn. Use me. People obviously want to see me. Use me. Whatever, whoever. I'm gonna fight Jack Paul. Whoever. I don't care. Find me a different YouTube guy.
Alen, I want to get your thoughts on a couple of other things before I let you go. This will be our first catch-up since Tyson Fury defeated your friend Dillian Whyte at Wembley in front of thousands and thousands of people. What did you make of that fight?
Yeah, it's all wounds. I didn't like that fight because obviously we lost, but I felt the presence that Tyson Fury has, the fans. I want to be like Tyson Fury, that matter, because every single soul is cheering for him. And I went out to my hotel in front of Wembley and get into a fight with people. I was I'm Team Dillian White, fuck you. And they're like, oh, Tyson Fury, fuck you, and I'm Team Dillian White. So it was crazy stuff. So they already did enough. You know, everybody's talking about it. Everybody was talking about it fight. But yeah, it didn't go our way. You know, I think too much pressure cooked Dillian a bit. You know, he wasn't himself. He wasn't himself. I don't know what happened, you know, but he wasn't himself.
That's
I
fair
know the
enough.
way Dillian spars. I know the way Dillian punches you. You know, he can knock you out through your closed guard. You know, so it's a weird fight. I don't know. I didn't watch it since that in live. You know, so
Mhm.
I feel for Dillian, but on the other hand, what you have to feel for? He did the biggest fight in UK history, bro. You're a star. You're a superstar. I always say that.
The other fighter in your stable with alongside Dillian White is Fabio Wardley. He was out in action this weekend, and Fabio's now.
Oh, Fabio. I love that guy. I love that guy. He's so smart. People don't know how Fabio Wardley is such a smart guy, you know, because you can't be in this business if you're not smart. You can't. Just can't. If you go only for the money, only for the fame, only for you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. You know, you gotta be smart in this business. And Fabio Wardley is one smart cat, how do you say it? He's one smart cat, but routine victory, of course, it was expected and stuff, but Fabio Wardley is 14-0, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Fabio Wardley is not a problem for everybody because nobody really knows how good Fabio Wardley is. I don't even know how good Fabio. He doesn't even know how. He just went into boxing out of white collar.
Yeah.
And he has a 14 victory streak. So nobody, he wasn't tested. He was a little bit tested against Molina, but that wasn't serious. But he showed that he can take a punch, you know, like I showed you. I can take a punch. Those are our strengths. You can't knock us out. You know, you gotta defeat me. You can't knock me out. So he has that like me, and obviously has a punch. He has 99% KO ratio. You know, so I think he's gonna do amazing things. And he's younger than me, like 5 years or something. I don't even know. So I think he's gonna do great things because if I look at myself 6 years ago, I don't know how I would handle it. And he's handling it no problem, like I do with my 32 years. You know, so a very smart guy and my friend.
Yeah, he should be, fingers crossed, fighting for the British title against Nathan Gorman next.
Yeah, I see that the Fabio won the victory. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. You know, I don't see Fabio Wardley losing. I just don't. Not for the top guys. I'm not gonna talk about Tyson Fury or something because it's stupid still to talk about that. But guy is 20 what? 26. How old is he? I thought he's young. 20 what? I think he's 26, something like that.
Yeah.
So the guy's young, bro. In few years, he's not even in his best years I'm in my best heavyweight years, 30 to 40. Those are the best heavyweight years. So he's just a baby still. So he'll be a problem. He has a good mentality, good head, good relationship with his coach. He has me. He can call me anytime. I'm gonna come and spar and help him. He has Dillian White in his corner. He has Eddie Hearn. So he has all the ingredients to be great.
Alan, did you see the main event? It was Derek Chisora versus Kubrat Pulev, the rematch.
Well, of course, I saw it. I'm a Chisora guy. I'm a Chisora guy. He was with me in my last fight with Bolski. Derek fucking Chisora was with me all the way when I went to the doctor after to have stitches and stuff. He was there looking at me like, oh, good fight, good fight. I was like, thank you, bro. It means so much to me. Because Chisora is kind of a closed kind of book when you first see him. He's not the one who's gonna come to you and pretend he likes you and stuff. So I thought Chisora hates me for some reason. I don't know why. But Chisora is just my guy, and I was rooting for him so hard. And and he won by a spectacular fight. Spectacular fight. I was on my toes the whole fight. Crazy. And everybody keeps saying retire and stuff. What the fuck are you talking about? Pulev is 4 years older. Nobody said to him retire. You retire, fuck you. Let Chisora do whatever the fuck he wants. You're gonna watch it. You know you're gonna watch it. Don't talk shit then. Savage is a little bit annoyed. So I'm sorry for the F words.
Not a problem. A couple of final things, Alan. Usyk-AJ2, the rematch is coming up very, very soon. A lot of talk about what Anthony Joshua has to do to beat Alexander Usyk. What are your thoughts?
Well, everything different. Everything. First fight was kind of embarrassing for a for a champion to be outboxed like that. I like Joshua. A lot of my sparring partners go to his camps, and they all tell me he's a great guy, and I like him. And he knows me. Joshua knows me. Joshua talked about me, so I like him. But if he goes in with the same mindset, I'm gonna box with Usyk, he's gonna be ridiculed. Ridiculed again. Don't box with Usyk. The guy invented boxing. The guy lives boxing. It's different. You're not in that class, bro. You're not. But you're a power puncher. Go back to your roots. Power punch the guy and knock him out. I know you can't knock Usyk out, but you gotta try. That is why boxing is so good. That's why boxing is on the place where it is, because it's the battle of styles. Boxer Joshua is a puncher. He's not a technician. Don't. It's like me going in a technical war with Lomachenko. He would beat me, although I'm 50 kilos heavier. Don't do that. Run over a guy. If I went touch with Balski, I would lose the fight. Simple as that. The guy has been in boxing as long as I have been only in professionals, and I had a 10-year amateur career. And so he was through whole of my amateur and professional career, he was a professional. Of course, he's a better technician. So Usyk is much more deeper into boxing, better amateur opposition, better everything at amateur. And Usyk was a magician at two weights in amateurs. Nobody does that. Very few does that. So if Joshua goes the same way, I see him losing and be ridiculed by people, because why the fuck do you do that? If Joshua goes to knock him out, it could be an interesting fight. Joshua can knock any man out in the world.
Mm-hmm. Tyson Fury said he's retired now, but it seems to people that he's just waiting on the result of the Usyk-AJ2 fight. Do you believe Tyson Fury has retired?
No. Why would he retire? He's a king. He's a gypsy king, and he can do whatever he wants. So he said he's retired like 70 times. I think that's a world record. So no, of course he's not retired. They're gonna offer him like 200 million to fight Usyk or something, and that's gonna be an interesting fight. That's the fight I would rather see than Joshua Usyk, because boxing is a battle of the styles, and Fury style and Usyk style don't have that. You can't imitate that. You can't have sparring partners for them. You can't have a sparring partner for Usyk. There's no. For me, everybody can be your sparring partner. Just go to the pub and take the three tough guys, and that's it. But for Usyk or Lomachenko or the guy we talk about now, you don't have sparring partners for them. So it will be something weird. I think something the whole boxing world has never seen. Fury and Usyk fight.
Alan, final thing from me then. You've created a connection with the fans, and as you said before, the Savage Army is growing and growing. A final word to your fans, and why do you think the fans love you so much?
Oh, God. I'm going to get teary-eyed again. Just the fans made me who I am. And I would be a fool to say, no, I did it all by myself. I did fuck none by myself. The fans made me. Eddie Hearn said the other day that they ask about me every day. People talk to him every day about this Savage. Who the fuck is he? I don't even know who he is, but I want to give that to the fans. I want to give myself, I want to give my life to the fans, and they feel it. That's why, because English fans are very tough, because if you're a tough man, they're going to give you everything. But if you're not a tough man and you say you are, they're going to fuck you up. So it's a very thin line. And I am on their good side. I don't want to be on their bad side, Everything is possible in these days, in matter of days. But I'm just going to continue to do what I do. I'm going to be humble. I'm going to be down to earth. I'm going to be average Joe. That's why they took me, because I'm just one of them. I'm that tough guy from the pub. I'm that guy. That is literally my style of fighting. You know, a drunk man is quite a little bit tougher than the other guys. So yeah, I owe everything to my Savage Armada. I owe everything. You know, I have a huge armada in Croatia, my country, but my Savage Armada from England made me. UK made me, you know, and UK took me in as one of their own. Their own. You know, I never did so much pictures in my life. I could never imagine it. I'm a fucking Mike Tyson when I show in London. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm gonna give you everything, guys. You know, if I end up in a wheelchair, so be it. We who are about to die, salute you.
Alen, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for speaking to Boxing Social. We'll catch up soon when you're back over these shores and you've got a fight, yeah?
Thank you, brother. Always a pleasure.